G'day and welcome to episode 3 of Bump. My name is Lachlan Kanonyuk.
And I'm JESSIROSE'S, and here's Gocsy behind the bar. I wonder what will come first, Gocsy's RSA or a Saints flag?
Oh, easy, easy. A very quiet week, relatively, as opposed to other weeks that usually have more games. The Dogs didn't play.
The Saints didn't lose.
I don't know anything about what happened.
Got a big episode coming up. Thursday Night Football on the agenda.
Hate it or rate it.
We'll contemplate it. And JR, just to celebrate our successful run of shows so far, we've splashed out with some lollies.
Yummo.
Now, it will be a real shame if anyone knocked them over in a fit of rage.
Can't see that happening.
Gocsy, I hear your tips from the weekend are looking a lot like Jamie Elliott's blonde tips. Flawless.
I got all my tips right. I'm now ready to get my free Whopper.
Free Whopper.
I don't know if they still do that.
Oh.
To Kelly, I think it was.
Lucky interference!
And he's in trouble. So is that Joel Selwood? I think he's knocked himself out here. There's no doubt that he's not feeling good. He's been split open. Who knows whether there's some sort of concussion to go with it. That is a massive gash. He's been belted from pillar to post and it's had no effect on his game at all. He's just been a gun.
Thursday Night Footy. No one knows when it's going to happen.
TGIF.
Is usually the mantra.
TGIT.
Is what they're confronted with. You don't know when you got to do your tips.
And if you don't do your tips, then how are you going to win your Whopper?
Gill McLachlan sorted out.
Mulder and Scully, get onto this. It's an X-file.
Thursday Night Footy. Hate it or rate it, JR.
I don't care.
I reckon I rate it. Personally, I only watch footy on days ending with Y.
Gocsy loves footy.
I sleep with a Sharon.
The AFL recently dropped some questions for the fans on their website, so today we thought we'd read some out for you. Who'll win the premiership?
So let me get this straight. The fans vote for who will win the premiership, then Gill McLachlan makes it happen.
Do you like club banners?
Fantastic.
You
I reckon
should.
they should actually ramp up the number of club banners. I reckon McLachlan should be taking note of this one.
Is the umpire's job too difficult?
Life's tough for everyone.
Which club has been the most disappointing?
I'd say the
I don't
GWS
think-
Giants. They should have won
Swans.
every single game because we just love hearing that song. This delegation, it just makes me so angry. I could tip over like anything.
Hi, welcome to Gocsbet. It's me, Gocsy, giving you all the best bets. I'm basically going to give you some advice on how you can make top dollar when you're betting on footy. At the end of the day, anyone can win. Think about it, two teams out there, it's 22 on 22 really. Look at the Brisbane Lions, always get a good price on them. They're from a tropical climate. Of course they're going to be good at footy. I don't know why they got a bad price. Now I know there's some kids watching this. Kids, remember, if you want to put a bet on, you've got to ask your parents to do it for you. Or you have to get a fake ID. Give me a buzz because my mate Dobbo does some rippers. And the comp is so tight, I've got 10 teams making the 8. That's my lock of the week.
That's my segment. I made that lock.
JESSIROSE'S Thorn of the Week this week is Hawthorn, because you can't spell Hawthorn without Thorn. Can you please count me in, Lockie?
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn. We are the mighty fighting Hawks.
This week's lock of the week. The Doggies fans will be in Sydney cheering so loud that they'll get noise complaints and the game will get shut down. Sydney residents are notorious for complaining about noise.
Round 12 this week. What do you reckon, Lockie?
Well, I don't know about you, JR, but my tips currently are looking a lot like Jamie Elliott's blonde tips. Flawless and stylish.
This week, the Pies and the D's celebrate one of our great public holidays, the Queen's birthday. Full credit to the Royals, bit like the joke I did last week.
Swans versus Dogs.
This one's a ripper. It's a rematch of the grand final rematch.
The Western Bulldogs.
Swans.
Crows versus Saints.
Crows.
The Sainters.
We're playing Hawthorn versus Cats. I'm going to go for Hawthorn.
Geelong.
Lions versus Dockers.
I'm going for the Brisbane Lions.
I reckon the winner of this game will be Ross Lyon, the coach of Fremantle.
Bombers versus Port. Bombers versus Port. I guess I'm going to go for the Bombers on that one.
Dons.
Port Adelaide will win this one.
Carlton Blues versus the Greater Western Sydney
Giants.
Giants.
Giants. Demons versus Pies. Nobody cares. Thank you so much for watching Bumpers, Bumpettes, Bumperinos and Bumpy Bumpo.
I just can't wait to finish wrapping up this show and tuck into these delicious and expensive lollies that no one has knocked over, thankfully. And we'll catch you next week on Bump.
Bye.